Hello everyone, I'm going to start out here with the E50 for today's stream. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Levi says thank you very much for the biscuit Uber. he woke right up once I opened the jar. Levi does like water, but afterwards he's an old dog. I just gave Levi a bath, so he's all tucked in over there. He gets a little cold and he likes to kind of bury himself under stuff. Anyway, for today's stream, Wargaming, in their infinite wisdom, decided ranked battles are only allowed from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I think is pretty short-sighted by them. Since not everybody plays during those time zones. You know, during those 3 hours. So today, I'll be first hour I'll be playing some tanks like usual. Second hour I will give ranked battles a try and see how it goes. Honestly, I'm not too excited for them. Like, I'm gonna try them out, see how they go, but the whole 3 hour window thing actually kind of turns me off and away from it because I don't exactly play those 3 hours of the day. I highly doubt they even care that not everyone plays those times. They're kind of treating it like clan wars in a way, which I think is a dumb move by them. Band, I am platooning today, but it depends on the tier tanks that you have. Ever since the patch or two ago, basically you have to match tiers. So the tanks I'll be playing, it helps if you have every up to tier 10. Otherwise, you might be able to hop into one battle. It's just, it's a little bit difficult for me to platoon now, unless you have every tier. I was going to push here, but my team is consistent of really slow-ass tanks, so we'll see. But I will only be taking a few, few requests here. I see there's quite a few in the chat already, so that was a dumb move by me. After that point, since ranked battles are only tier 10s, I'm just going to be picking from there. Which, hello everybody. Since there's, I would say by now, it's probably full, the request list. I'm not sure yet. I'm just gonna kind of go with, what strikes me at the time to play. Really, I'm just gonna be playing a bunch of different tanks, nothing like one after another, like every single battle. I'm comfortable in pretty much any of my tier 10s. Crap, this 907 really pushed out there. I was thinking about HE, but honestly, it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna wait until I can push up here now. But yeah, since there's... But yeah, if anyone wants a platoon, just message me. Yeah, I'm not even remotely close to keeping up on chat here. Like, I saw the chat basically go the entire length of my window there in about the span of 5 seconds. So, and of course, just as I move up here, yeah, my team all moves back. So, yeah, granted the 907 died. I'm dead. Go figure. I guess I played 3 matches before this, and every match went well. First, I hit the stream button, and it just goes down the drain. I do not have the Conqueror Keith, unfortunately. It does help, if you look at my tank request list. If you don't know what I have, it's in my video description. Hi, Noah. And Benji Manos. I do not have the Strev 103B. I only have the tier 9. Hello, Dana. But I I think those are the tanks I have right now that I can play. Like the Strub 103, I have the tier 9 one, but not the 10. But yeah, I'm gonna say that pretty much tank requests are probably full at this point, since I might be able to fit one more in. But yeah. Okay, I see an Udez down there, so that's gonna be it as far as right now goes. Pretty much that's the fastest I think the request list filled up. Alright, Graham, you said you wanted to platoon. Who's the other? I think it was Band Fam. Send me a message if you would like to platoon. That's I don't I don't know your username in game. Hello, Andrew. I need help. Okay. Do you have every tier? Okay, you do have up to tier 10. Okay, I'll add the M53 here, but I am just gonna say after this, not to sound rude, I'm gonna ignore any other tank requests after this point. Just because once 8 o'clock hits my time, so 1 hour from now, or about 54 minutes, I'm just gonna hop straight into ranked, since they're deciding to limit everyone's basically playtime in it. They say it's because of they need to collect data. To me, it's they are very unsure that people are actually gonna flock to it, and they're trying to limit it because every other game mode they've added in that's not like Clan Wars, Stronghold, stuff like that, has basically floundered and died after the first week. So yeah, it doesn't hurt to buy a tier 10, but you should at least, I would say, have enough to plop a gun rammer on it. Really the most important equipment. I have it on almost every tank, especially high tiers. Your gun rammer for the reload time, and also Coda optics. It's pretty much on every single tank I have above tier 6. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get him with 2 shots. Be surprised the amount of shots you can get through this little crevice here. So you get spotted. About it for me. Yeah, and this leopard one has my number now. Hopefully someone can shoot him now, because he's sitting... Whoopsie daisy. Whoa, dude. Like... he moved because I specifically turned enough to where I was not gonna run into him. Like, I don't think he saw me, I didn't see him, but I had checked and made sure I turned to where I wasn't gonna run into him. And then I guess he moved up. Dana, there should be a invite, I believe, right in the video description here. If not, hop over to WoT Guru and you can click on the little thing. It's on the left sidebar. It'll automatically let you join in. After that, just post in post in the public chat there, and I can give you whatchamajig. a permissions for it. 2257s, yes. Until 9, Dean. But yeah. Honestly, at this point, I forgot to put the timer on, but I might go a little bit over 9, so I'm not going to bother trying to set it up here. It's hard to set the timer up during a stream, only because it's a little bit funky as far as it's not like you just type a time into it. You have to, it's almost like doing code in a way. So having to multitask while doing that is a little difficult for me. Yeah, I kind of agree. Why is there an E5 and a 183 still back there? Hello, Rich B. I'm kind of, yeah, I'm about to die. Yep, Leopard 1. A little bit confused, yeah. Like, Artie obviously was not aiming there, because the Leopard 1 was sitting right where Artie can hit him. But, yep, my team's yelling at each other, so let's see how this goes for these guys now. Carl, I'm not taking any more tank requests, sorry. Hello, Warrior. Daisy. Like, I'm pretty sure it's showing up. Yes, it does say it on the screen in 2 places. Yeah, that Struve got... my team, or our team, I should say, they were all freaking sitting on the bottom side of the ridge, right outside the base. Like, they weren't even trying to win the 1-3 line. They were camping on the bottom of the ridge when the enemy wasn't even pushed up on them yet. And then we had the people way back on top near the 183 and E5 just sitting back there as well. Like, what can you do? Well, I kind of get that animus, but it's still kind of short from, you know, in my opinion. It's like the whole rigging thing. Honestly, it would not be, you know, from whatever that mode, Rampage. It wouldn't have been a big deal if they just banned the people that did it. Instead, they're like, oh, well, you know, rigging's bad and don't do it. And they never did anything to anybody. But I don't see why they couldn't do it from like noon until, you know, midnight or something. That way people in different time zones can play instead of just people basically on the East Coast. Because even if you live on the Pacific Coast in the US, that's 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you're expecting, you know, most players in World of Tanks, the average age is over 30, I believe still. So you're expecting people to come home from work, because most people get off around like 5 o'clock, and basically say, screw you family, I gotta play ranked battles. Like, it's just really short-sighted. Like, for Central or East Coast players, it's not that big of a deal. It is kind of prime time, but at the same time, like, take someone in my position. I only play until 9 p.m. So I can play a max, you know, about 1 hour's worth of ranked battles. That's pretty much it. It's just really short-sighted on Wargaming's part. I know that they're trying to fix a problem with the whole rigging thing, but at the same time, it's kind of short-sighted. I don't have anybody spotting over here except for me right now. The rest of them are just kind of hiding back. See if I can get the Type 64 to come around. Whoops, there I go running in the trees again. Oh, sorry, PZ4. Alright, they got a lot of people. Cap area. We should have enough over there to stop them from capping now. Ah, screw you. And the E2 I didn't think could shoot me. And I guess he saw me quick enough to where he could get over there. I was hoping to double tap the T30 and T34 and then run away, but oh well. Hello, Daniel. Tonight I've only been streaming for about 15 minutes. If you ever want to check, you just type. I think that's it. There you go. You're saying I'm coming in fuzzy? I can reset. Hopefully that fixes it, but... Hello, Thunder. But, yeah, hopefully nothing is too wrong here. Thanks, Slow Speedy. Glad you enjoy the videos. Tank comparison? Honestly, you know, I know they're both the same names, but I wouldn't even be able to compare the two, Poser. They are completely different, and the one's honestly fake, the heavy tank. The tank destroyer is the one that's actually based off of a real design. Hello, Andre and Latif. But hopefully my voice isn't fuzzy, as somebody said earlier. If it is, I did, I basically cleaned the whole house today. So I took my PC apart and cleaned that as well. So I can screw around with that real quick. It's probably just, you'd be surprised how to set up like a microphone so you don't get static in it. Like just having the wire a hair bit off sometimes can drastically change how you sound just because of the vibrations from your fans. So it might have been that, but I think it's more or less the rank thing. They're concerned that it'll take too long to populate that game mode, especially after the first like week or so. Oh, the picture? Live streams are almost always a little bit fuzzy. They're never crystal clear. Like the only thing I can do for that is buff up the. Sorry about that. That's a little bit loud. Is buff up the bit rate a little bit, but yeah, there's not too much I can do about that right now. Yeah, sorry about that noise though. I usually don't click an OBS when I'm streaming, and that's one of the reasons why. It always gives me a little notification that you are live. Do you really want to do this? But as far as the FV215B between the heavy and the TD, the heavy, you know, it's a little bit faster. Guns solid as far as rate of fire, accuracy, and DPM. But, you know, it's just, it's not really a heavy tank. Nice job, Graham, though. I always fail in the frickin' ELC. It's just, it used to be really fun playing it, But nowadays, like ever since it switched, I like the 76 on it better than the 90, but the mobility is just feels like you're driving through pudding, more or less. Hello, Marga and Folly, as well as Backliz. Nice to see you guys. But yeah, as far as the stream today, you know, in about 40 minutes, I'll be testing out ranked battles. So after that point, don't think you can platoon in them. So I'll be just randomly picking 10s, more or less, and going at it from there. Since it's ranked, I'm probably just gonna pick on a whim what I kind of feel like playing, and I probably won't be taking any tank requests after that. As far as platooning, you know, anyone that does want to platoon, right now, I'm only platooning, you know, for the next about 40 minutes. I said hi, Noah. But more or less, you just message me in game. It helps that you have up to tier 10. Right now, you know, as far as requests go, I have a tier 10 up next, and a tier 9, a tier 8, and then a 9 again. Which the M53 I can't platoon with, I'll have to solo. So more or less, tonight's one of the harder nights probably to platoon with me, just because I'm only platooning for a small amount of time. But usually if I am platooning in a stream, you just message me in game, and I'll do my best to fit you in. But hopefully Levi, like I did just give him a bath, so he's kind of like drained right now, and he's under his blankets trying to keep warm. But he's whining again, which I kind of figured out why. I've told you guys my dog's crazy at times about some things. Well, pretty much since he's caught on about the whole toy thing, which I still have a few toys left for him. He's pretty much caught on where they are, and he's related computer time now, which he loves, to getting new toys, and he thinks if he can whine, he'll get a new toy. So he's put 2 to 2 together, and that's the reason why he was being such a little brat last stream. They get shot, so I should have enough time to slip a little shot in and bounce. I don't want to, you know, block my teammates. Just a small, even though... Oh. I missed. I'm gonna say I should be able to punch right through this little thing here. I just hit the wrong spot. But, yeah, of course, I aim for the lower plate, and... yeah. But the VK's armor obviously is not good for a mouse to shoot, because your accuracy sucks, even at close ranges like this. So I'm just gonna give up, honestly. I could pop him with an HE shell, but I see this E100's a easy shot for me right now. Frickin' snaky poo. Thank you, T62A. He's got heat shells, so he could cut through them. Alright, let's... wait, one of these guys. You can't platoon with SPGs, Daniel. That's as of like 2 patches ago. You only can solo queue with SPG. Alright. That was not very nice, M48. Get you down. Go bully this 215B. Slips by me. That will not be good. Yep. That's exactly what he did. His TVP. Holy shit, he really did not want me to kill him. He was running that way as hard as he could. Like, hello Hydro, nice to see you again. It's been a while. But yeah, you probably won't see Levi unless he decides to like go get a drink or something, because he's a little comfortable in his bed right now. But very nice game, Graham. And I lost a ton of credits because bouncing APCR off the freaking VK. Okay, so it's TB1. I was like, what tank's up next? I forgot. But yeah, I spent pretty much my entire day today up until like maybe like an hour before streaming. I was cleaning the entire day since Ryan's been so busy. So I don't know if he likes it or hates it, but all of his blankets are clean. Finally. But say it says you're still in here. I do not use any mods, Poser. Thank you very much, Craze, for. I was gonna say I'll re-invite you, but it says you're still. Says you're not in game anymore, so. Thank you very much for timing that guy out. I'll tip Levi. You probably won't see him though, just because he really does not want to get out of his bed. Here you go. He says thank you. But band fan, I'm not seeing you here. Sorry, I'm hopping into a battle just because my time's short. I sent you another invite. I can invite you again after the battle. It's just it says you're not in game right now. So hell, I don't mind if people say that I suck, but just randomly coming into a chat and saying, "Oh, you suck." That's like a 1 out of it's like a 0.5 out of a 10 on a 1 to 10 scale. Like it's not even a 1 for a troll attempt. All right. Another tier 10 only. I feel like for random battles in a way, not like I like tier 10 only matches, but I feel like a lot of people can't adjust to them in random battles. I don't know if it's different on other servers, but you know, most battles where you have a few top tiers, some mid tiers, and a lot of low tiers in a match now with matchmaking, when it all comes down to one matchmaking spread, I feel like people don't adjust for the fact that there's a lot more tanks on the enemy team that can tear you apart even faster than they can when you're, you know, at the top of your team's matchmaking spread. But it's just, it leads to a lot of, you know, basically steamrolls, I find. Got a fair bit of people over on this side, so I'll roll with it. But say if you don't see people by the time you make it to the F line, you just keep on going. Like, eventually we'll run into some stuff, but for the most part, if you don't see someone at that point, you just keep pushing, or else you're gonna be sitting there and not gonna shoot anything. Awesome, he has premium AP already. Don't know why he needs that against an STB1, but thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dana, for the tip. I am a little bit too far away for my liking in the STB1 now. It does a little bit better when you're closer up, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to you in time to help you. No. Sorry, Graham. Crap. Yeah, I fell into the same thing. Honestly, you make me feel guilty a lot of times. I should just leave you to die. Not to sound mean. I was trying my best to get up and help you there. I know that probably sounds mean of me right now, but... I was about to say banned, still not saying that you're on, so I'm gonna hop into next up. I got the Strev 103 here. I think I can try to send you another invite, but yeah, they just kind of flocked in on us there, unfortunately. The Scorpion G, a lot of people like the Scorpion G. It's got a good gun on it. Me personally, I kind of like playing it, but like if I'm grinding credits, to me, honestly, the Scorpion G is probably not one of the... Hey, you stop. Time to ignore my dog again now. Thank you, Rick, for the tip. Thank you very much, guys. I forget what I was gonna say though. Oh well. The Scorpion. It's just tanks with no armor. You know, I think they're much better premiums. The Object 252, the Patriot. I'd even go, you know, T-34, IS-6. Lorraine 40T is a little bit different, even though it doesn't have armor. It has workable mobility and a autoloader, so more than just Scorpion G's gun, because even the camouflage isn't the best on the Scorpion G. You know, you're really heavily dependent on your team and what map you get for the Scorpion G, where it is good TD for what it is, but personally, there's better premiums out there if you're just looking for something that's good to play and makes credits. You're better off getting something else, unless you really want a German premium TD to train crews in on top of that. Oh, I know. Thank you, John. My screen is very colorful over here on the other side. Thank you, guys. Honestly, I'm just gonna, knowing Levi, I just need to change where I hide his dog toys. That'll basically fix the problem. He can go whine out in the living room. Thank you very much for the tips, guys, though. It definitely helps after, oh, I guess, bought another 6 months worth of Levi's medication today, and I I feel poor. If anyone guesses the correct amount, within say like 15 bucks, I'll give you that amount in Levi biscuits. I was gonna say, I went up here thinking I'd have shots, but the enemy does not look like they're gonna push. Because you do have pretty good shots up here, but only if they, you know, push on you. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna try to make things work over here. Honestly, it doesn't make sense for me to go south right now, because I'll die if I head there. I'm better off just trying to help out over here, and if I can, go back to the base later. Hello, Pezman, nice to see you. Congratulations, Jim. Jim got it already. It was 330. That's pretty damn close. Do you work at that vet hospital? I'll give you some Levi biscuits after the match here. It was 6 months. He's being treated. He has allergies, but also a lot of he has something called I forget the name of it, to be honest. It's a skin condition where his skin cells basically overreact to everything, and sometimes it's oily, sometimes it's like flaky and dry. It's all kinds of gross. Trying to help my team, and this is what I get for it. We're screwed. Like, yeah. I guess I'm gonna go back on my stoop over here, but the spot I was up here, where this other strub is now, you can shoot over here and down this line, but you can't shoot where that E100 was pushing. That's why I decided to pop off of there, but unfortunately at this point, we might be able to do this, but I'm gonna be whacked by this guy. And yeah, I'm dead by the bat chat. Well, honestly, with some of these requests tonight, they're really specific tanks, and I've either screwed up or, like that map, there's only like, off the top of my head, 2 spots, one on each side I could go to, and yeah, it wouldn't have worked either way. And that's the problem with the Swedish TVs here, which hopefully the UDES is a little bit better here. I wish I had that much free time. Alright, so I gotta do a couple things here. But congratulations, Jim. I just gave you some of the stream currency here. That was a really good guess. Pet insurance, no. I looked into it, but honestly, reading a lot about it, it's not like traditional insurance. It's really confusing. As far as even the insurance for pets, they can choose to cover some medication, drop others, and it's basically like a rebate program. But no, he's on like we tried to figure out what he was allergic to, which we think we got everything, but he's on something called Apoquel. It essentially desensitizes his skin a little bit. But on top of that, we know he's allergic to ticks and fleas. Like, not even just like he can't, you know, it's not good to have flea and ticks on him, obviously. Like, he needs basically the strongest flea and tick medication, so that costs a lot. And also he has, I forget the other thing, it's something else for his skin. Combine that all together though, and it's pretty expensive. But we love Levi. I have about 231, Damien. Honestly, the people who invented pet insurance, not to say it's a ripoff, because it can help out some people, but really the only time if you want to get it is when the pet is young, as far as what I've seen about it, and I've heard other people I've known use it. Because if you get one that, you know, for like an old dog, it'll cost you a crap ton, and you won't actually get that much of a benefit from it. Not like it's regulated like people insurance. Let's say I went to this side because I thought I'd have a little bit of a buffer in between me and the enemy. But, don't have much to work with here, guys. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, I do try to put as much common information in my video description. It would be nice if people could read that. In the title, description. Yeah. This is... I want to push out and help my team. It's like screaming for me to help, but I'm stuck in this tank. I like the Udes, I like the Strev, but it's just... they're so inflexible that if you get thrown on maps like this, which, you know, me just playing like one match here or there for tank requests, chances are I'm going to get a map that's bad for it. If I had time to play like 2 or 3, it would be a little bit better because I could, you know, actually play to the tank's strengths. Like right here, I'm just hanging around because this 140 has low HP. But it's probably going to come back to bite me because I'm not going to get another... No, I'm not going to get another chance on him before it's too risky. So I'm going to have to pull all the way back. Doesn't make sense for me to stay out here any longer. A little too far. One. And he's dead. Alright, I guess I can hang around for people that are going to be popping up over on this side, but... oh, there's only so much you can do sometimes. Be a big beacon of shoot me. Couple seconds here. Thank you very much for the tip, Rick. I will save the M53. Maybe, maybe not. Here we go. Shit. Missed my chance there. Oop. I screwed that up. I should not have shot that round. Now he can see me. Unless he's just gonna ignore me, I'm completely fine with that. Fortunately, I don't have an HE round on this. I thought to myself, when will I ever need HE on a tank that can pretty much pen anything? Case in point, I need it right then and there. I just know I might regret getting off my little perch here. Yeah, he got the BK, he did not get the T10 though. I could have just took a crack at that T57. Nah, I didn't get to this T10 in time. There we go. We're definitely going to lose this still, but I'll at least make them fight for it here. Exacted my revenge on the 112 for bouncing my shot earlier. Yep, and unfortunately, I'm gonna die. Yep, I totally got this. I wish. See if we can at least make it fun here. Probably just gonna look dumb pushing into him like this, but I almost got that shot off. That was close. I had clicked, but he literally just killed me right before I shot there. Thank you again for the tip though, Rick. Ah, that's nice, Daniel. That worked out for you. No, I didn't. Every stream at the end, I go back over. Yeah, I can do one more tank, then this SPG request. Yeah, I always make sure to go back through and equal everything out as far as the donation goal. See if Graham, what tier you would like to play. Thanks for the fights, Graham. Alright, so I'm gonna get to the M53, M55 then. But yeah, once you know, the top of the hour here hits, I'll be doing ranked battles. That sounds like an awesome situation for you, Labobo. Yeah. Hello, bud. He's like, toy? He's just like staring at me with his... You can tell when a dog is like really focused on you. If you can see a lot of the white around their eyes. I'm sure anyone knows what I'm talking about here. You know, when a dog wants to attack you, obviously their eyes are wide open, but Levi, whenever he's like in his little whiny mood and wants a toy or something like that, he's just like staring like, yeah, I've been staring at you for the past half hour. I felt a little bad for him yesterday, you know, because both Ryan and I were working a lot, but today I don't at all, because I was literally with him for the entire day. I was even nice enough to take him in the car with me, basically everywhere I needed to go today, since it wasn't hot out and raining, so I could leave him in the car for a couple minutes while I ran into somewhere. I also had to scare him a little bit too, because you know, I got his vet medication. I was definitely being like, hey, we're going to the vet. Even though he actually really likes the vet, until he gets into the room, then he doesn't like it, because he's kind of like, you know, locked in a small space. Thanks, Graham. Honestly, those two matches were, yeah, there is no way we're gonna get those ones. Alright, I guess I'll keep hitting these guys. How do you get your dollar back? What do you mean? Well, I don't mean I always... You said I missed one of your dollar tips. I didn't. At the end of every stream, I go back through and look at every tip, whether it's through Streamlabs or Super Chat here, and I make sure I got them all. I don't like round anything, if that's what you thought I meant. Ah, crap. I overshot that a lot. Yeah. Everyone can thank John for the 100 Levi biscuits. Really need to help them with this PZ7, but I'm gonna take a shot to the center here first. I probably could have aimed over for the PZ though. Oh yeah, I should have. This defender's toast. I wish I had a premium HE shell right now just for the slightly higher splash. Crap, of course they're moving. Get the guy with the least amount of HP. That worked. There's a recovery fee? Oh. Seems like, you know, John gave out a bunch of coins to everyone, and everyone's like, I'm gambling it away. Thank you very much, Obos and Ader. I'm glad you like my streams. Yeah, I mainly, you know, the reason I got into live streaming, honestly, at first I tried it out, and, you know, a few of you guys are here from the beginning. You know, it's a little over a year I've been streaming regularly, but the reason I stuck around with it is, you know, it's fun playing and you guys being able to, you know, request tanks, talk to you guys. You know, it's fun doing that. Crap. Maybe I'll try to take him out. No. Something is beeped. I think Streamlabs finally caught up to your tip Rick. Maybe it's that. Unless something else just happened a few seconds ago, but I'm not seeing it. I think Streamlabs is falling behind a little bit when it comes to super chat tips today. Unfortunately, I don't have a VK 4503. Ugerlu? Uh-oh. Shit, that's not good. I took my eyes off a little bit too long and I'm dead. That was just a stupid mistake on my part, but I make them from time to time. It's what you get when you text and drive, guys. But I thought I was a little bit further up and I was backing up. That way I could shoot and then pop behind a rock. But hey, I completed the secondary conditions for that. Yeah, I got one match left here. If you would like to play after that, I'll be doing whatchamajig, rank battles. So if we can, I would like to pop into something I'm grinding, which would be the T49. You don't have a 9? Let's say almost everything I'm grinding is a 9 except for the WZ132 here. Yeah, after this I'll be doing ranked battles, so pretty sure it's all solo queue. Hello Omega. Even so, I'm probably just gonna solo, just that way I can get in, you know, as many fights as I can. Thank you very much again, Brick, for the tip. Recovery charge. I was about to say I didn't even, you know, super chat for Google is somewhat of a new thing, and it used to be fan funding. I'm not even sure how. I know with Streamlabs people can, you know, basically charge back, but I'm not even sure how Google handles that. Hopefully we'll never find out. Well, honestly, already with how it's implemented now, I don't see how... I haven't seen people complain about Arty, like, I would say never now, but I would say it's very minimal. Well, honestly, with ranked, even if you guys, you know, don't, like, you know, not everyone, I don't even think I'll get to, like, the top couple ranks, in all honesty, because part of it's still going to come down to luck as far as matchmaking, but also the amount of time you can devote. But they do have certain missions, and for, like, hitting the first couple ranks, you can get a certain amount of, like, personal reserves, credits, and stuff just from playing. So it's well worth to try them out, just because you will get rewarded from trying. You know, doesn't hurt to try it. Pretty much you're just playing tier 10 only random battles in my eyes. Like, I get that they rank you based off of your certain ranks after a lot of fights. Okay, I will take my chances going this way. Thank you very much, Labobo, for the tip. Oh crap. I almost just caught myself in a bad spot. Keep him there. I think I can pen. Nope. I was like, I think I can pen it. No, I can't. I can pen this though. I'm trying to get back that way. I don't have a 263 Omega, nor am I taking a tank request right now. range. I see the tanks here. I knew I could get through there though. Hunt down this guy. Alright, I got 1 minute and 10 seconds. Did not want to take that hit because now I'm probably at risk for actually getting back to the base. So we have a pretty good chance to win this if we can reset, which really myself and the 268 are in the position for that. I know I'm gonna get shot by him. Wanted to make sure I could get a good shot on him. Crap. I was like, why am I running into the wall? My driver's dead. It's just, I have a feeling this 140 is on the lookout for me. And he's probably gonna get me before... Ah, I missed! How did I miss? You can thank me later, team. Literally. Nobody else was rushing back. Like the defender and yeah. Which, my other computer gets turned on. Let me go turn that off. I hate Windows. It keeps trying to update, and I do not want it to frickin' update that computer. Yeah. Since I have a second, I will credit you some Levi biscuits, Lobobo. Are they gonna win? Yeah, thanks for platooning help, or fam, I should say. We're probably gonna lose because of these guys, but yeah. Yeah, there's only a time frame from 8 to 11 p.m. Oh, I'm trying to, Victor, on there. It just, they keep screwing with it. Or I live with a ghost. Hello, David. I don't know, those guys just blew it. I tried. I got them to reset, but yeah. But nice match. I need help. Thanks for the fights, but yeah. But Graham just said the battles aren't actually up yet. But yeah. Yeah, really, dog? Alright. It's just... Oh. Let's see. Why don't I hop... If this is actually up and working. Start with a T110E5 and see how it goes. But to say, there's probably so few people. There's only 7 people. There we go. I was like, this is gonna be a pretty long wait if there's only 7 people. But yes, ranked just opened up here. So... Which I wonder, with ranked battles only being from 8 to 11, for the amount of clans that do clan wars, it's pretty much the same time as clan wars. So I wonder if those clans aren't going to be, you know, from knowing how clan wars works, I wonder if they're going to like force their members to do clan wars and not ranked, or vice versa. like they'll take a break. It's honestly, the more you think about it, the little time frame of 3 hours doesn't make too much sense. Oh god, everyone's heading this way, so I guess I'll head that way. Yeah, actually now we have too many people heading this way. I saw like 2 people, so I'm comfortable with 3 people on the one line, but who's on the enemy team? Joe Biden in the last match? Okay, this is not exactly how I wanted to start out with just camping the one line, but hopefully our team can win this match. It's just in an E5 here, I'm out alphaed by a lot of stuff, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to hold this once they start pushing. Like, replace a little bit by a lot of it, just seeing these other tanks pour in here. Crap, I have an HE shell in this mouse. Ugh, I wanted the 113. If possible. Let me... Crap, I was trying to damage a gun or something. Because they have the right tanks for being down here. We do not. I don't even feel bad throwing heat at this mouse now, so... He's gonna be able to pen me. Crap. Frickin' T-57, of all things. And, yeah, I'm dead. Oh, well, this first match, I was really concerned about getting flanked from here, because we got this guy just sitting here doing pretty much absolutely nothing for, you know, the fight until we have lost already. So, hello Exos. I stream until about 9 p.m. my time, so a little bit under an hour. Thank you for tipping Levi a biscuit. Dana. Here you go, little bud. He says thank you. But... well, gold spam goes without saying. People are going to be been doing that, so... I just want to see how it looks after a battle here. Yay! I achieved a rank. But this is what I was kind of saying, is even if you don't plan on playing a lot, it's worth throwing like 5-10 battles in here just to get a little bit of stuff, because you can get a few ranks, you know, just from playing. But even though I lost, top 3 experience also basically achieves 1 chevron or whatever they're called to get another rank, and the top 12 on enemy team get it, so the bottom 3 do not receive one even though they won. That's how they're basing ranks off of there. So This is one of those things where even if your team's losing, it's well worth, you know, still to play at your all, because you can definitely still move ahead even if you're, you know, on the losing side. His treats, he pretty much his treats won't make him overweight or anything. They're literally almost just like peanut butter and I forget what's the binder, but it's not flour because he can't have gluten. Hi. Why don't you go lay back down? You're not getting a toy. At least not yet. He's back to normal now because he's not damp anymore. Hey, no whining. Exos, I do have a T-49, but I'm not taking any tank requests. I'm doing ranked battles here. Pretty much I'm just gonna pick what I feel like hopping into at the time. Like next up I'll play an SPG if they allow that. Annoy some of the people that think they're getting away from SPGs if they're actually allowed and ranked. The reason I went over here is I thought the enemy was going to push some people over here with the amount of mediums they have. It's not looking like the case though. Honestly, I would try one of his dog treats, but I'm not sure if I want to put that up. But they are literally just like peanut butter, little crunchies, and I think there's like apple in it too. He just can't eat, you know, pretty much 90% of dog treats due to his allergies. Holy crap, I just got ammo racked. Got 4 tanks over there. Alright. Oozy my way up a little bit more here. That way I can crest over this hill a little bit further. Be nice if those guys on the hill would spot for us. Yeah, that odd thing of spotting for your team. I missed that shot. Shot there. See you, Dana. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, SPGs aren't allowed? That's bullcrap, in my opinion. Right now, David, no. It's just, you know, eventually if I keep doing ranked during streams, I will let you guys request, but for tonight, I'm just gonna, pick things that tickle my fancy. Come on. Freedom! I got my ammo rack back. Really surprised at that TVP, and even as, like, how is he able to pop out here? Like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, I'm not one to like ping the map and call people out, but it's not helping us that they are not in a position to shoot anybody. And of course, whenever I fire, this TVP pops out. Like, he should be dead. Alright. There's a bat chat in G1 that's in a position to where he could hit me if I'm spotted. Here we go. Please kill. Oh. Yep, there's this bat chat. Just, I don't know why we don't have a better footing on that other side, because they have a lot of people over on this flank here. We should be doing better than what we are. It's just, we have 5 tanks, I guess if you count the person in D06 in the base. So, at this point, like, I want to run away, because it's just, we're not gonna, I don't know how I'll spot it there, to be honest. That Streb 103 must be pretty far up there to have spotted me that quickly. It's just, it's kind of sad that, you know, people that have tier 10s are sitting in the base. Like, I get that it's, you know, it's called ranked battles, but, you know, you still need to play them, like, as you normally would, which hopefully sitting in the base is not something that everyone does in their tier 10s. But at this point, I'm kind of screwed here. I'm either gonna get flanked, or someone's gonna chuck a gold round for my lower plate here. Yeah, they can see me, so. And I bounced. At least he HE'd me. I don't feel bad for getting HE'd. He obviously knew what he wanted to do, and that was the right round there. So anyway, hop into the next battle here. So, why don't I pick the Type 5, since they don't allow SPGs for some stupid reason. See ya, Exos. Have a good night. Honestly though, ranked, like I've talked about it before, where I don't think World of Tanks needs, you know, skill-based matchmaking. Like, I don't think the majority of people care, and if you want it, that's when you go to strongholds, or you go to clan wars, or tournaments. But, you know, hopefully they refine this and make it into something. But right now, kind of what you said, it's just tier 10 public matches, except for, in a way, people they're playing weird. They're all going to one flank. Like, you have everyone trying to either play too much and, like, overthink things, like, or you have people camping, like, not doing what they should be doing. Like, every single match here I've went to the weak flank, because the bat chat flipped himself over already. Awesome. Like, every match I'm having to go to the weak flank because there's no arty, so it's pretty important not to, you know, leave a flank open and basically get torn to shreds and get capped out, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to be hung out to dry here, because for whatever reason my team doesn't understand that you can't leave the entire base open. Gotta love it though. But yeah, fitting behind this is pretty freaking difficult in this large of a tank. But they have some sort of, I guess the STB-1's dead now, but some sort of tank other than that STB-1 spotting. parties allowed in ranked on EU? That's really strange if it's not allowed on NA, but it is on EU. They allow SPGs? It doesn't show my SPGs there in the garage. That's really strange. 27 damage. Let's say I don't see an SPG when I look in the garage, but I'll look again. Right, I can hit him, but is on the cusp of my max V range. Here we go. Crap, Centaurian. Whew. You better thank me a little bit more there. That was a gamble if there ever was one from me, throwing that shell in a derp gun with this accuracy at my teammate. See if I can hit that E100 there. I hit him. Didn't do any damage, but I definitely hit him from that voice notification. Some grade A guessery there. Didn't hit him there. It's just I'd like to push on their base or do something. Let's see. E4 has full HP. They still have a 268 somewhere. Alright. Just trying to stay out of view range here until... Nope, I already screwed up. And I missed him. I was about to say, I was trying to stay out of view range until I could get towards the edge, and then I can kind of... The 268's in their base, okay. I can roll back in here, head on, without getting shot in the side. Thank you, E4. I was just about to shoot him, but... This 268 is the one I'm mainly concerned about, because he can pen me through the front. And it's got hit somewhere from this way. Yep, there he is. That's an HE shell if there ever was one. So you're gonna get HE'd right back, 268. Mine's a little bit bigger than yours, though. Very nice. Right, I'm gonna try to get to the edge again, because there is, around that grow area, I'm a little bit concerned getting shot from the side. Honestly, as long as they don't push, and the enemy pushes, they should be able to kill them. But honestly, they're gonna come back to their base. And it was almost guarantee it, I'll say. I'm not gonna do any challenges, and I guess I could do a tier 10 challenge in it, but I'm not gonna do like HE only stuff. We should plop on cap. This is a decent moment. If our bat chat's gonna go spot, me and this E4 can... Thank you, John. Me and this E4 can sit on the cap here, and we have an Action X, a bat chat, and they have to go through both of them and then through us. was hesitant to shoot there just because my teammate... And I missed both of them. 12 seconds. 4 seconds. Granted, we're ahead now, but I'd still rather win. Hopefully this gets people to cap a little bit more. Playing ranked, that would be awesome. A wild ass guess. Yay, I received a chevron. But as far as what I was saying, top 12, top 3 for moving up. But yeah, at least we got a win there. As far as experience and damage, kind of just in the middle of the pack, but yeah. Hello, Wolf Dingo. Oh, they do allow SPGs, duh. Thanks for pointing that out. I don't know why I couldn't see an SPG. It's probably because I only have one. Yeah. Alright, so... yeah, the E3, obviously I didn't earn that. So why don't I play an SPG here, since it seems like, so far, I don't care. I already know I didn't receive it. I'm just curious. I wasn't super close because I wasn't spotting. I feel like ranked needs a few SPGs here. This dog is like staring me down like, so far for the past 3 streams, he's gotten a new dog toy. He's like, where is it? His dog is like, but yeah. His dog, when it comes to toys, that's like, you know, the highlight of his day. Alright. I'm definitely going to be able to shoot something before I'm able to get over here, but I don't know where they're going to spot someone to begin with. This Action X, he might spot someone in the south. I think I'm gonna aim right down here to begin with. See something destroyed there. They're not really spotting too much. Just a little bit more. Ooh, I actually direct hit him. Awesome. I was looking to weave that in quickly just before that T-57 lost his HP. I could get a little bit of assist out of that. Oh, he's the definition of spoiled. But yeah. Try to keep driving here without killing myself. I would just like to be able to hit these guys in that big nice clump. 92, why you gotta be so slow? Almost there. Close enough. Almost. Just keep them right there. Awesome. If they keep them there, I will literally rack up about, I don't know, 1,000 damage a shot, plus whatever assist damage they rope in there for me. I love getting... Ooh. No. Bad chat. Let's say I love shooting from this spot, but not with this bat chat there. Unfortunately, we don't have that much of a middle presence. So we do kind of need our south to push. Else we're going to be a little bit weak here. I'm actually going to start shooting into the center. I'd swapped over to premium HE, now I don't actually need it. But they're going to push. I'm going to die before I can shoot again, most likely. But they're pulling way too far back in the center for no reason. Like, yeah, they're pushing, but it's not like our team's taking that much damage right now. So why are you falling back when it's just giving them more and more? Hoping to get one more shot off here. Kind of missed, but yeah. They just preemptively pulled back when they still had a good chunk of people. It just doesn't make too much sense, like, in my eyes. But yeah, unfortunately though, we put too many people in the south, and our south ended up not pushing when, you know, when I stunned all those people all at once. They should have rolled around and just picked them off, and then they would have had a pretty good advantage. Oh well. Let's hop into oh, we do a 140 here. Hello, no past. Yes, Joel. Pretty much SPGs don't really have any equipment, so it's always rammer, optics, vents if you can put them on there, and a whatchamajig, gun laying drive. That's really the only options for SPGs. Hello, Foreplay, nice to see you too. I do appreciate the gifts, guys. Alright. I have no inkling to fight in the south, just knowing the amount of tanks that'll be down there. My puny little 320 damage gun won't really affect that outcome as much as I can try to do up here. So far though, like in SPG, I can't really support a flank, you know, directly, but every single match so far I've ended up going to the weak flank because our team is just so lopsided. Like, I hope that's gonna change, because that will end up annoying me if every single match is lopsided teams. So okay, there are 907s down there, so I have to worry about a TVP and a 140 as far as right off the bat goes. I have a T-57 behind me. I'm just trying not to outpace him too much. Alright, so TVP's down in the south. Picking heat just because he almost guaranteed was gonna turn towards me. Yeah, push 1 to 2 hard with 2 or 3 tanks, like... like, do you... Alright, TVP's pointing out somebody's there. I'll wait for this T-57 to spot whoever that is. Just with that JPZ there, I'm not gonna get myself into too much trouble if I can help it. I don't want to get stuck behind, you know, like a random rock. Seeing where he's at. Five. It's just they still have a lot of their team, so I'm a little hesitant to push up too far too quickly. At least I can get their SPG out here. But the E5 I think dropped down this way. From the looks of it, I saw a tree fall down. Yep, there he is. Get sure I don't flip myself over or something. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Here's a 140 now, awesome. So I've got to run to where I don't want to be, but hopefully my T-57 can save me before this 140 gets me. It's bounced. So he's throwing pure heat. Surprise, surprise. Ah, shit, I just shot his track again. Like, are you freaking kidding me? There we go. Like, that's what sucks about ranked, is the amount of people. It's even higher than... I would say it's mainly tanks that have heat rounds available to them. You're going to see a lot of heat being thrown. Because it's an easy way to rack up damage, because it doesn't lose pen at long range, and oftentimes you have 50, 60, even 100 more penetration than your standard round. Yeah, he was gold spamming against a 140. I was just stupid and I kept shooting his frickin' track. I actually don't want to head up here against that E5 TBP just yet. Oops. Take that, TVP. He's gonna come and try to get me now. Drop $500 on gold. Time to get out of here while I still can. Granted, at this point, we've pretty much won, but I'd like to not get killed if I see it coming. Really wish that this was my spotting damage. Okay, I got enough people to wear this up a little bit. You gonna come over and try to kill me? Crap. Don't know how I didn't hit that TVP. At least I bounced him. Come on. Artie, thank you. No! Need damage. Doesn't matter that I died. I'd just rather get damage there. Just in case, you're at the bottom. Not that I think I'm in the bottom 3, but... There was a thought behind that. I knew I was gonna die. Yay! Honestly, I think this needs to be speed up, because this will annoy a lot of people after time. Somehow I got top 3. I didn't think I was top 3 as far as damage and whatnot goes, but hey, guess I did better than I thought there. Alright, let's keep switching it up here. I'll play T-57 Heavy. I'm gonna try to pick different tanks here. Honestly, this is before I started streaming a lot and, you know, just made videos and, you know, or earlier on when I streamed, I just randomly picked tanks. This is kind of how I played before. I just pretty much scrolled through my garage and pick whatever tank stood out to me. And usually the way I like to play is, you know, I'll play like an autoloader, then like a slow tank, something with armor, you know, just switch things up from that match to match. Got plenty of people heading that way, so I'll go up north here. Not exactly where I want it to go. I'd rather end up here and then either push north or south, considering there's no SPGs, but if we don't put enough people up here, it'll pretty much be game over. Another match where no SPGs, so, you know, if you leave a flank open, most oftentimes your team is not really capable of comprehending that they're about to get destroyed from behind. Plus, you know, most of our team's in that one little blob down there. So if you put, say, 2-3 tanks out by themselves, they get swarmed and don't kill anything on that flank, it's very hard to come back from that. Because now you have like a flank with like 5 enemies just rolling through, and they'll just clean you up, and your tanks on the other flanks are kind of, you know, stuck in one spot already engaged. So that's oftentimes where you just see your team crumble. So hopefully adding me up here will help a little bit. This 140 is overextending a little bit, which helps us out a lot. I probably should have taken that shot there. Of course, the first hit I take is an ammo rack, typical T-57 fashion. I was about to say Fallout Shelter. I actually downloaded that the other day, but I had to delete it. My phone was acting funky before I could try it. For whatever reason, my phone updated, and a couple of the apps, that was one of them, ended up acting weird and just like sucking the life out of my battery, even when I wasn't playing it. Let's see, this TVP, he's gonna be annoying if I keep pushing here. Because if I push and he's not spotted, he's gonna come out from behind that rock. Alright, is my team gonna E5? Come on, we can move up here a little bit further. This bouncing off of M48 was not exactly in my mind. I can't hit that frickin' little cupola to save my life right now. Not that I'm not aiming for it. I have a Philadelphian accent. At TVP. He's the one that's screwing us over. There's 50 Bs over here as well, but I'm not loaded. If I push over here enough, I should be able to help out. Crap. I wasn't early enough there. I could have taken that shot. I was just a little hesitant. Crap, why you don't have a fire extinguisher? Are you kidding me? Bounced off a frickin' bat chat. Now I'm in a really bad spot. Yeah, I'm really precarious situation right now. Yep, Bat Chat got me. It's just our E50M. I don't know, like, why he's sitting up there. Like, he's just, yeah. At least we're gonna win, though. It's just frustrating, though, because we went 1 by 1 up, which I was pushing, you know, at a decent pace, but then we had the two guys with me that just kind of YOLO'd off into the frickin' sunset there. It's stupid when people do that. Like, do you not realize that, you know, just pushing one by one is not that smart of a tactic? So, hello Abdul, nice to see you. But hey, little dog, you need to stop whining. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he's starting to annoy me again. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I was about to say the bat chat on this map is... I kind of wish, though, this probably would have been one of the best moments that Wargaming could have restricted premium ammo use or take it out completely from ranked battles. But then it would have screwed over the FV-183 and tanks like that. But if they would have like restricted it or remove it on some tanks, that would have been a really good test, you know, and say, oh, it's ranked. We want you to use, you know, your skill of the game to instead of using premium rounds. Hello, Maxim. That would have been, that just popped in my head right now. That would have been freaking awesome. Alright, I'm not in any mood to brawl in a bat chat in that specific location, so I'm gonna try something different, considering we have nobody on the north flank at all. Hello, Zaba. It's got spotted somewhere, somehow. Huh. I was going to say, it should be on 9.19. The hell didn't I get spotting damage from that mouse? That confuses me. Crap. Alright, so somehow my team is not winning in the south. This is gonna be a blast. Like 50B, I will help you if you push up. I think. Depends on what's there. But the enemy just seems to be on basically their base, you know, which includes the bridge flank, but in the south. Ours is kind of the same way, but at least now our mouses are moving up. Oh crap, they got 2 JPZs. Nah, screw that. 50B, don't even bother. I know I can out damage him here. It's not going to be pretty, but I should survive. And he's going to get one more hit on me, but I should be able to... maybe not. I at least, you know, did more damage to him than he did to me. But right now we don't have this flank covered, which scares the shit out of me in a way. Well, A, that they could crush me, but really our best flank to push right now would be the bridge with a tank that actually has armor. If we had a tank up here, that would be excellent. Because this JPZ, if he pushes out in a 50B, or myself, we can kill him. Yep, he's aiming my way. Just checking his silhouette. Bat on the bridge. And there's this bat chat here, so... yeah, I'm dead. Hopefully my team doesn't lose this somehow, but I should be fine considering I got 2,500 damage. And I think I'll be fine as far as the, you know, being in the top 12. That's why I don't mind, like, really the main goal you should have going into ranked battles is... I did not receive a chevron for that. Is trying to win, first and foremost, because all you have to get into is the top 12 of your team. But unfortunately, like in this match here in the T57, I screwed up, and damage-wise, yeah, that's not going to cut it, and I was just on the cusp of, you know, the top 12 there. Hello, Fox. But more or less, you know, pretty much playing ranked. If you're playing it solely for like chucking gold rounds out, doing damage, and not winning, it's gonna come back to bite you more often than not, because you have to place in the top 3 every single time. So, see you, Carl. Thanks for watching. I'll probably play a few matches here more. It's towards the end here. Usually I end at 9 p.m., which is in about 8 minutes, but I can go a pinch over, so... honestly, one of the tanks you probably, like, for those of you who want to, like, cheat the system in ranked, playing something with a lot of armor and HP, mouse, E100, or like a TD with armor is probably the way to go, more or less because you're going to survive a little bit longer. And on top of that, I guess I'm going to go to the weak flank here. You're going to be able to get out, you know, an alright amount of damage before you die, hopefully. And with that, as long as you help your team win, you're usually going to be in the clear. Hello, Mr. Gaming. But that, you know, depends on you winning or not. And like that last match in the T57, I made, I'd probably say like 3 or 4 mistakes on the M48, pushing out as far as I did and not shooting the STB-1, then staying out there and letting the STB-1 kill me. So, successful YouTuber, really it comes down to, you know, being enjoyable to watch and doing it on a consistent basis is the tips that you typically see floating around. And basically making videos that, alright, E4, we need to pull back. There's not just 2 of them here. Really? I would have been better off with an AP round there. What are 140 doing? I wanna push up here, you know, if there's only these 2 guys, but I have a feeling there's gonna be a few more. It's just screw it. I'm gonna mouse. Well, that too. If you jump into making videos expecting like tons of views, fame, money, it's, you know, you have to be extremely lucky for that. so many people do it nowadays that, yeah, it's not like even a few years ago to where you could stream and stuff and there's not that many people doing it. Hey, you're gonna throw gold at me, I'll continue to throw gold at you. Because that 140 is shooting heat. I saw that even before I moved up here. He's gonna damage me anyway. But now I got a JPZ E100 coming on up. Just, yeah. Yay. This is not gonna end well. Nice heat round from a JPZ. There is no blocking that. Like, literally, there's no blocking a frickin' heat round from a JPZ. My only hope here is to... Nice stunning me, Artie. I would have been able to kill him otherwise. But literally everything that hit me outside of the RDHE was gold, so... Doesn't look like my team's gonna win this one. But even sitting back there, that wouldn't have changed the outcome of that. Maybe I should stop going to the weak flank every time. Yeah, I'm not platooning Fox. Not to sound annoyed, but you know, you're watching the stream, you can see on the stream I'm not platooning, I think it says. I guess maybe it does say requests are full. Sorry about that. I forgot to switch to solo. But, you know, if ranked battles only playing tier 10 and you can't platoon right now. But more or less, I don't know. With the whole rank thing, like they tacked on the beta thing onto it, even though, you know, it's their finished version. But I feel like it's them trying to save face if this does not work out. In the end, I think, you know, since they made bonds basically give you somewhat unbalanced equipment and rewards, I think, you know, ranked will stick around for the long haul. But, you know, I think at the end of the day they will tweak things to where, like on the North American server, it'll be open for more than 3 hours a night, and I think they might actually open it up to where you'll be able to do like tier 8 and 9 eventually, and not just tier 10. But they do want it to be some sort of an end game for World of Tanks, where that's why it's tier 10 only right now. But I think they'll probably end up doing something as far as maybe even just tier 9. Because really there's nothing going for tier 9 in anything, you know, as far as like clan wars and tournaments and stuff like that. My main gripe with ranks so far, not even just the gold round spam, but is the lack of SPGs. And I think the main reason behind that is it's harder as an SPG to be towards the top for experience on your team because you're not spotting any of your own damage. I think that's one small thing to where every single match with no RD kind of gets old quickly. We don't... Honestly, we don't even have that many tier 10 lights. You know, not many people have unlocked them yet. So you're missing out on frickin' scouting, too. Probably... After this, I'll play maybe 2 more ranked battles here before calling it a night, since I gotta get up pretty early tomorrow for work. I'm probably gonna just play pretty fast mediums. That way I can scout a little bit. Because honestly, most matches I've seen so far have lacked a lot of scouting. Hello, Big John. Nice to see you. To me, it's not even it's a beta. It's wargaming trying to, if it does fail, say, well, the beta test didn't work. Like, they've been working on this for quite a while. This is me trying to scout on an E4, which really only sucks as if I get hit by a TD that's back here, but what'll suck more is sitting in the back and just dying. Awesome. I didn't think that other E4 could hit me, but he probably hit me right on the cupola, honestly. Gonna let's say be annoying when I get hit by the IS-7, but I really need to get over that one. Of course, you bounce once and you switch over. I'm probably gonna die here, but this is my only hope to get back here. Especially with an APCR throwing IS-7. I'm just trying my best to spot for you guys, because sitting in B2, we were all gonna die. But those guys in the center aren't even spotting, they're on full-on retreat. I have HE loaded up just because I'm not going to be able to hit anything outside of the turret. I guess I could have hit him, but oh well. 882 no, 521. I was like, I did 882 with HE. How the hell did I pin him? Just the sole thing of the TVP being able to shoot me in this spot right now, there's something wrong with our team's positioning. Hope this E100's not aiming at me. He probably is, though. But this IS-7's still kicking, somehow. I have 3,100 spotting damage, somehow. In a freaking T110E4, of all things. Crap. Thank you for not aiming. Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't see Floyd today. Hello, Atomic Devil. But I will do a raffle once I get to the last battle. Afraid this E4 is going to go again, but take a risk and probably die here. Not even going up for damage, I was going up trying to spot the other two TDs over there. I'm in full-on scout mode. That E100 pops up a little bit more, I can hit him. Just based off of the height of his tank. Oh god, this is where the match is going to get really drawn out here. Oops, I'm spotted from over that way. Let's say I can almost guarantee that I'm spotted from that way. A little bit concerning. Oh, he bounced off of me again somehow. How did they not damage that 183? There was 4 tanks able to hit him there. Pretty much my whole team has just been sitting in the back, outside of a couple people on the hill, and... Oh, you are really lucky. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky again. Whew. Why are you guys pushing? This is not a good time. Even though I don't know why the enemy ran back from that flank, but... There's just only so much I can bounce from a E4 before he gets me. I really wish I had HE right now, but I don't. Holy crap, I actually hit him. Atomic, you usually type exclamation point request and then your tank. I'm not taking any tank requests right now. I'm going to be playing one more ranked battle, but it's tier 10 only. I've just been picking what floats my boat tonight for ranked. Of course, IS-7 gets me at the end. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I spent that long there, and I die from the IS-4 and IS-7 sitting in that spot to where it could have just freaking killed him with HE. I'd missed my 1 HE shell in the IS-4, but like... I have, like, he still has full HP. I have no words. Moving on now. Hello, the Will World. Party would be nice here, so... Pull an all-nighter? No. Not when I have work the next day. But my last tank, what do I want to play something a little quicker. Why don't I play a T62A? I always play the Object 140. I'll play the 262A here. Which, yeah, the mouse. I lost the chevron. I knew that was coming. Yeah, typically I have off Tuesdays, but not this week. I had to switch with someone else at work. His son is Prince Charming in a play, so I think it was pretty important for him to go do that instead of me have a Tuesday off, so you don't get a second chance to see that. But this is gonna be my last fight. Afterwards I will run a little raffle at the end. My next stream is gonna be Wednesday. Obviously I won't be doing ranked battles because you can't play ranked battles at that time, but yeah, it'll be 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Thursday I'll probably do kind of the same, maybe, to where I do the first half of the stream standard, second half ranked only. That sounds good, Will. Usually, you know, if I'm platooning in a stream, just send me a message if you like the platoon. Honestly, I don't even... I don't like taking time out. Like, I could send a blanket invite to everyone on my friends list, but that would get pretty confusing. Then people would be like, why can't I get in? But it's easier if you message me if you'd like to platoon. Doing a little spotting and hoping I reap some assist damage, but so far, OBN. Thanks, E5. I am really surprised you are still alive there. Like, I'm very surprised. If I did that in E5, I'd be dead. Ammo racked, what have you. This is where, honestly, if I was using heat, I wouldn't have bounced some of these shots. Or I would have bounced, I mean. I forget where the second bush is. I think it should be over right about here. Nope, a little bit to the right. Only because a couple of these shots I penned them through their mantlet front. If I was using heat, that wouldn't have worked out so well. I honestly want to go to a different spot, but at this very moment, the only other spot would be right here, and that's a little bit too far away for me to get there. Let's see if I can damage his gun. Ooh, there's a girl 15 back there. All right. Like, I'm in a decent spot there, but honestly, I'm not getting anything accomplished. Crap, I hope that leopard didn't... Yep, he spotted me. And I'm tracked. I'm tracked again, I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. That was a stupid mistake. I'm gonna do one more fight here, because I should have kind of figured that I was gonna get spotted there somehow, some way, and they popped up there, frickin' at Leopard 1 at the right time, and he spotted me just before I went over the hill. I should have took the safer but longer route, but I'll be able to do one more here. But the T62A there, if I was in the 140, which I received the chevron, we won that E4 match. If I was in the 140, I wouldn't have bounced those shots from that grill and the other tanks. That's just the difference between the T62A and the 140 is the armor. Surprise experience-wise, I'm not higher because my team should really thank me for that assist damage, because without that, we would have very easily lost. Why don't I try the M48 though? Thank you very much, Nicola. You are such an awesome person. That's the second failed troll of the night. But yeah, oh well. I just hope that we win that one. But this is definitely going to be the last battle here. I can't go too much longer tonight, or else my work day is going to suck tomorrow. It's a restaurant week in Cape May, so we're extra busy. It's not like crazily busy like summer, but it's busier than, you know, usual for this time of year. So I can't go into work tired. Especially when you're dealing with sharp objects. I was gonna say, people can criticize me all they want within reason here, but people that just randomly drive by chat and like say something stupid, just time them out. But World of Tanks is angry enough that try to do the best I can to keep chat, and even myself, you know, pretty positive. It is a game after all. Hell, sometimes I do stuff like jump off cliffs at people knowing it's a stupid thing to do. But it's entertaining, and as long as it doesn't affect win or loss, I really don't care. Okay. Let's say these guys kind of had the same idea I had. Jump down here, get assist damage. Gotta be worried about SPGs. Save a bat chat 155. Yep, I'm gonna die. This is definitely my last fight, though. I'm not gonna do another one, even if this is really sucky. I'm gonna try to back up here, but I thought with pushing over, someone else might have came with me, but the 140 pulled back. But if it was two of us, I would have pushed forward and tried to get the 113. Oh well. You can't always read other people's minds. See if I can regroup here, but getting... Because the E5s were hitting me basically in the top of my turret, because it sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, 113's a bit of a problem. Come on, medkit. I would like to have my gunner back. Don't care too much for my commander right now. Let's see if I can get this guy with an HE shell. Want to help them? My end goal for shooting that E5 over there. We just don't have many people in the center. Of course, my frickin' shell flies right for the front of his mantlet. At this point, though, I might as well just use some heat rounds. Everyone else is doing it. What the hell? Dude, stop. Spamming the frickin' map doesn't help, ever. Really? I did not think he was gonna move back up. There we go. Hopefully that can free them up a little bit. This E3 they should be able to go through. They have enough people over there. Hopefully I can keep this guy tracked. That would be very nice. Yeah. I could just be chucking heat at him now, but I'm not like that. Just need to be careful about the maximum V range. Right now I'm safe-ish, but I'm definitely, you know, pretty close to where a couple tanks could slip in and spot me. IS-7s are within my max V range, but they're currently not that big of a threat considering they're at the bottom of the ridge. I don't think they're going to pop up on top. But not too bad for having no HP to kind of get back into the thick of things here. Now it makes sense for me to have a little bit of heat here for an E100. Very nice. I was about to say, if he can turn his turret, I can pen him. That shot was nowhere near close. Ah, shit, I'm spotting somebody. That's not good. I say I don't want to be spotting people right now with my HP. Yeah, so far I think all of my damage has come after I lost, what, 1900-ish of my HP. That's not too bad. I was say, judging that angle he's at, he might be able to hit me. There already definitely can, come to think of it. Slipping a little HE shell. At the end of this battle, though, I'll start a little raffle going to win some Levi biscuits. Otherwise, this is my last fight of the night. At least we can go out on top here. Even though this isn't, you know, like this crazy good match, doing 3,300 damage after this start I had, that's a pretty good feat in my book. Pressing the 2 key a lot, Graham. Let's say I lost the Chevron in the last match, so I didn't pop up to the next rank. But overall, I think the whole rank thing, I think the equipment is still very stupid, the way that they implemented that. But I think they need to, at least for the NA server, because I know other servers, people have said the time frame's longer to be able to play. I lost a ton of credits here. I threw quite a few heat rounds and missed. I feel like it needs to be expanded because, hey, I completed a mission. Awesome. But more or less, I just think the time frame needs to be a little bit longer. I wonder if there's a specific one for ranked battles here. Yeah. That's not bad. As far as a few missions you have here available, but yeah, it's definitely well worth. SPG token, what the hell that is, but anyway, I guess the new month for tank rewards is out, but I think, like, I'm gonna do this, you know, probably for like an hour here or there for my nighttime streams. Other than that, though, like, I'm still gonna be playing mostly random battles because, you know, you're not gonna make a ton of credits in ranked battles, and on top of that, you know, you're not able to grind any tanks. Which I just started a raffle. You have to type !raffle. You got 2 minutes before it closes. But I don't know. It's just one of those things where I like the idea of ranked, but I don't think it's really necessary. Like, to me, if they want endgame content, I think Frontline's better for that. You know, the 30v30, all tier 10s, or even if they mix in like just tier 9 and 10, I think that's a better endgame than ranked, because there's so many different ranked related formats, in my opinion. Clan wars, you have tournaments, esports, and strongholds, even though strongholds you can play different tiers, but more or less I think they're trying to add something in to where I don't think it's 100% gonna work out in the as much as they think it is. Like, if it's just like a season, maybe like once per spring, summer, fall, winter, I think that'll work out. you know, just doing like a week or two of ranked and then it closes and then the next one pops up like a month later. But if they want it to be a full-time game mode, I think that's gonna run into some problems. Oh, that hurts Floyd. Which, hello Floyd. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. It's about 25 seconds till the raffle closes. My next stream is gonna be Wednesday. I'll probably finish the E50 grind then, and I'm gonna mix in some premium tanks. That way I can purchase the E50M. I lost a little bit of credits tonight actually playing a lot of tier 10s, but yeah, good luck with rank battles if anyone's gonna try them. Just yeah, be aware a lot of people are gonna throw gold, which congratulations, Mr. Dingo, you won 500 Levi biscuits. So anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. I will see some of you Wednesday. Otherwise, have a very good week. My next nighttime stream is Thursday. So see you guys around. Have a good one.